Check, check, check. Are we live? Yeah. Yo, what is up, guys? Back with me, Nomadic, and today I'm gonna be making a video guide on how to complete the quest for Rush Seraph series. So, if you guys don't know, Seraph has just launched a campaign, I would say, and it started on around 2 weeks ago. And right now, we're at chapter 2. But I've seen a lot of comments that a lot of people don't know how to complete the quest on chapter 1. So I'm gonna be making a full guide on how to complete all the quests that are available here. So let's dive right in. So I've already left the official link on the description box, so you can open the description box and see the landing page for Rush Seraph and also for the ActPass wallet. Those are the two things that you guys need to download and need to click on. Right, so the first part of the quest, like those are just follow the official Twitter and then like retweet the official tweet and also download and register an ActPass account and also log into your ActPass account. So most of the first section are kind of like a KYC for to make sure that you are real people and not bots. You know what I'm saying? So those are just like the prerequisite quests that you need to complete in order to move on to the next quest. So this is the later section. So you need to download and log into the game. I have the game ready and open right now, and I'm gonna switch to the tab. Right. So you need to log into the game. You can use either your email or using your phone, you can scan the QR code that is available for 5 minutes. But yeah, if you have your phone ready with your ActPass wallet already logged in, I think QR code would be better. But if you don't have your phone and the ActPass app on your phone, you can use your email. Just type your email, and they're gonna send an OTP to your email to log into the game. Right. So I think I'm gonna make Necromancer because
In the distant past,
right, I'm
humans
gonna
and
skip
angels worked.
the cutscene. You guys can watch the story later. If you guys are into RPG, I think you guys can just watch the entire scenes and like follow the lore and story of the characters so you guys can more be more immersed in the storyline and also in the game as well. Right, so the first step is you need to press I on your keyboard to open your inventory and use all the items available there. Wait, you need to drag the extra bags in order to expand your inventory slots, and you can use all the items. And these are all the things that the game gives you as a starting capital. So you guys can just store the unused items, and actually you guys can click on this to receive Void Crystal. So Void Crystal is gonna be used to access the dungeons, and I'm gonna show you guys later. Right. So we're gonna see the quest. we're gonna see here. I've already completed this one. Download and log into the game. Create any one character. As you can see, I chose Necromancer and it's already done right now. And first victory. Complete the first act of the story and kill the boss Dandelion. Right, this is gonna be very easy because you guys got the item that basically raise your level up to level 60. So you guys can easily kill the Act 1 boss. Wait, before that, you need to go talk to this guy in order to get your equipment. So you can choose your equipments. I'm gonna choose this kite, but let's see. Oh yeah, you can talk to the NPC over and over again. So if you don't like the stats or the affixes, wait, this one is pretty decent. It got casting speed and +1 for profane death legion skills. All right, I'm just gonna take this one. I'm not gonna take the sky. Shield. Right, I'm gonna take this one because it gives me ability +15. So I would prefer the equipments that have the plus ability affixes because it's gonna raise all your stats. So not just strength, energy, dex, vitality, dexterity, everything's gonna increase by +15. So it's a pretty cool stat to have on your character. So you can have like, kind of like a balance um, distribution of your status. Right, I'm gonna look for the plus ability fixes again. As always, like it helps on the early part of the game. Right, this one gives ability +15. I'm gonna take that one. Right, let's reroll and hopefully we can get another plus ability on the armor as well. You need to choose the affixes right. This one gives ability +13 and HP regen 30 per second. It's pretty nice. Please choose a belt. As always, like I would recommend you guys for the early equipments, you can choose the one that gives ability like this one, ability +14. It also helps because you're gonna need some status um, in order to equip the equipments. Like, for instance, this one needs 110 strength. So if you haven't reached that point of strength, you're unable to equip that. So I'm gonna look out for the plus ability on all of my equipments, including the gauntlets, the armors, and the rings and the necklace. Right. Yeah, you gotta be patient on this one, but I promise you, like, it's gonna be worth it because plus ability is gonna like give your character a good defense and also a good boost of energy as well. Like energy is gonna be the main attribute for Necromancer because right, this one gives +13 ability. I'm gonna take this one. Shoes. This one gives ability +13. I'm gonna take that one. Ring. As always, I'm gonna look for the plus ability affix. Right. You can just like talk to the NPC over and over again, so you can get the affixes that you want. Oh my god, I haven't got the plus ability affixes on the ring. Oh my god, it's taking forever. Come on. Nah, I'm just gonna try. Oh, right. This one gives ability plus 13. I'm gonna take this one. This one gives ability plus 14, 27 energy, and plus 3 strength. Nice. The same goes with the necklace. I'm gonna try to find the one that gives me ability. Because, like, it's more beneficial if you think about it. Like, this one gives plus 15 strength, but it doesn't give any other attributes. So if you have the plus ability, it's gonna be more beneficial and make your character all rounded. Like, it's much more beneficial for your character in the early game. So that's why I'm trying to find the best pieces of equipment, even though it's gonna take a while, but this is the first tips that you guys can maximize on if you want to level up fast and you know right, this one gives ability plus 13, elemental damage up 20%. Right, I'm gonna take that one. So you can get your pet as well, Wolfie, and pet XP card. But as of now, I think they still haven't fixed the pet function. So yeah, there's no use. You guys can't use the pet function yet right now until the team fix the pet function. Right. So I'm gonna need a lot of strength, so I'm gonna level up my strength first. Because some of my equipment they require 83 strength. So I'm gonna equip this, and in turn, you know, because it gives plus ability, so I'm able to equip all the other equipments, right? So I don't need to allocate, right? See? I've already worn all 10 of the equipments, but I still have 270 stat points remaining. And I have like a pretty balanced um, attributes, so I can maximize on the energy after that, because I want to be maximizing the damage of the necromancer, and I'm gonna be maximizing on the energy and perhaps a little bit of strength, because energy and strength are two of the main attributes for necromancer. Right, I'm gonna maximize the energy now. All right, so right, you can beat the dandelion by using this portal and go into this dungeon. Oh wait, I haven't leveled up the skill. I need to level up the skill first. Right. I'm gonna take the poison and the bone shadow. I'm gonna take a bit of the summoning, but I'm not gonna level up too much. And I'm gonna take the bone thrust and also this one. Right. So wait, I am going to summon all the units first. This one is gonna be right. I'm gonna be spamming um, basically two skills. You have to pick up the equipments because if you have the pet function working, it's gonna help you to auto loot the equipments. But since the pad is not working, maybe for the past 2 weeks, I guess, so you need to manually pick up all the equipments. Right. So it should be pretty easy because, like your level is currently level 60, while the enemies are still level maybe like level 13. So it's gonna be very easy for you to clear this dungeon. So you can go like straight to find the boss. Like I recommend you to not waste your time here. Just try to find the enemy boss as soon as possible. Like if you already play this map before, like you're gonna be familiar with the layout of the map. So you can easily like know which path you should take, but I played this game, this map a long time ago, so I don't really know which path is correct, but let's just see. Right. I think you gotta go to the level 3 first. It makes sense, right? Like usually the boss is located like at the deepest part of the dungeon, right? I think that's the boss. If I'm not wrong, like I'm gonna take like the potion, but I'm gonna leave all the equipments because it's a very low level dungeon and you're not gonna be using any of those. So it's gonna like fill up your inventory, but right, this is the boss. So you can just like beat this boss. Right. So easy, bro. Like, oh my God. You can take the unique equipment. So, right, I'm gonna be taking some of the loot and I'm gonna be returning to the campground. So, that, wait up. No, no, no. This is not the place that you want to be returning to. You gotta use the portal again and you need to come back to the act chapter 2 and go to the act 10 and go to the gates of heaven. So this gates of heaven is gonna be your baseline. Like this is gonna be where everyone is gathering, and this is gonna be your access to the dungeon portal. So you can access the dungeon through this statue, but right now you need to talk with the void mapper Orion first. And you're gonna be able to choose your first map. You can choose the affixes. Like I'm gonna take this one because this one gives loot amount plus 50%. I got a boost of 20% of movement speed and void crystals plus 25%. I'm gonna take that one. But before that, I'm going to sell. No, 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 no. I'm gonna sell the common and magic items, but maybe I can salvage. So basically, this blacksmith, there are two functions. You can sell or repair your gear. So every gear has their own durability. It's gonna wear down. So over time, you need to repair, right? The durability will go down, and you have to repair each and um, every now and then. And you can salvage. This is the second function. So you're gonna get shards by essentially disassembling the equipments. So if you have like unused, like this is a level 14 item, but it's regardless, it's a rare item. Like you can see from the color yellow items, you can disassemble and salvage, and you're gonna get this rare shard, which is gonna be useful for later on. And we got our first map, and I think we can go there using this. You need to place the void crystals, and it's gonna be fine because you know you've already gotten the. And every day you can also like get open this chest, and you're gonna get additional void crystals and also essence pack, which are useful for craftings. So yeah, I would suggest you to open this daily. And this is the season pass as well. Like you need to claim, right? You need to claim all. And once you get a new item, you need to identify them first. You're gonna need the identify scroll, and you can right click on the identify scroll and click on the items that you want to identify. Like this one has a question mark on it, right? So I can identify this, and this one, right, even though it's a low level item, but the fixes are pretty good. And it's bind account. So basically I can place the items here. If it says that the status is bind account, uh, it's different with this one where it says bind character. I can only put it on the character stash. So you got two different types of binding statuses. Right, we're gonna just dive into our first dungeon. Like, I don't wanna waste too many time. Like, we can just try to speed run this dungeon and basically find the enemy boss as soon as possible. Right, now it's not this way. I know this map, so I think you can just like, if you're familiar with the map, you can just go straight to the boss to make it faster, because you can always level up later in the game. But anyway, like you got a boost of 10 times XP during this Rush series event. So essentially, you're gonna be leveling up 10 times faster than the usual, and you can just like find the boss of the dungeon as soon as possible. So yeah, guys, feel free to follow my necromancer build, but if you want to like experiment on your own, you're totally free to do that. And this is like a lazy build because like I wanna like depend on all my summons, so I can basically, play this game casually and stream while I'm doing all these dungeon runs. And all my summon units are gonna be doing all the work for me, right? So basically, I'm gonna be just like the manager, and they're gonna be the ones doing all the work for me. So yeah, that's like a good way to play the game, right? But anyway, like I know that people have their own preferences in like playing RPG games. So if you guys don't like the way that I play, like it's totally fine. You can like find your own build, and you can follow my build if you feel like it. So I'm just gonna find the enemy dungeon boss. I'm gonna find the enemy dungeon boss because soon, I think in an hour, they're gonna reset the server time. So I think their server is located on UTC plus 8. So if it's 12 a.m. On UTC plus 8, you're gonna be playing on a completely new day. They're gonna like reset the server every 12 a.m. on UTC plus 8. So right now I'm at UTC plus 7, and it's currently 10 p.m. So soon the server is gonna restart. Like 11 p.m. my time, they're gonna be resetting the server time. So how does that affect me? Like I'm gonna tell you guys, cause the season pass, you need to level the season pass until level 5. So you get this stall permit, and you gotta do the daily events, and you gotta complete these. So essentially you're gonna be need to be completing, right? So I got this, right? We beat the boss, and I'm gonna be taking some of the loots, right? And I'm gonna be heading back. So let's see. Right now, we've completed some of the quests. I'm gonna refresh, and we can see that this one is already complete. Right, this one, Dandelion, I've already shown you guys how to beat the Dandelion or the Act 1 boss. So if you guys are just tuning in right now, you guys can replay maybe like 15, 20 minutes back. I've already shown you guys how to complete this quest and this one, wear all 9 pieces of equipment. Right. This one is already complete and reach more than 300 points. Right. So I think I've already reached more than 300 points. But anyways, like maybe it's not counting the right. Maybe it's not counting the attributes that you got from the equipments. So I'm gonna assume that. For the next quest, step challenge the void at any difficulty once. I've already done that one. Trade. Alright, never mind. We can just like complete the quest first. And we got another map, but this time it's a tier 2 map. So you can see here they have T1, T2 in front of the map name. So those show the tier um, status of the maps. Like this one is tier 2 map. So I can choose anything. I'm gonna take this one. Use Void Crystal to increase a map's Void Alien energy. Right, you need to increase the map's Void energy. I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna increase this one. So you can use the Void Crystal to increase the energy of the map. And essentially it's gonna increase the number of monsters that you encounter in the dungeon. Right. So yeah, right now we can do another dungeon run. I'm just gonna be quick on finishing the dungeons because it's gonna reset soon. And I want to complete like some of the daily events. Right, this guy is gonna run around. He's not gonna fight you because I don't know, like all he does is run, but it's easy to kill them. Like if you guys are around the same level, it's really easy to kill. And you're gonna get a bunch of cores like remolding core, sublimation core, which are gonna be useful for crafting. Later on in the game, there will be some quests that require the crafting functions. So you need to pick up those kind of items. Right. So I think the rule of thumb, you can pick up the smaller items such as rings, necklaces, because it's not gonna take much space on your inventory. But for the items, the weapons that are too big, I'm not gonna be looting them. Because you know, like later on, you're gonna be completing better, higher level dungeons, and you're gonna get better piece of equipments as well. So yeah, right now, I think you just need to focus on clearing the dungeons as soon as possible. Right. So this game is also playable on the mobile version, but I prefer the PC version because you know it's easier for me in terms of like the playability of the game. But I've already tried the mobile version as well, and it's only available on Android. So if you guys have iOS or Apple devices, you're not gonna be able to play Seraph using your gadget. Right. So if you found this forlorn furnace, you can just click on it and it's gonna be like spitting a lot of fireballs, but essentially it's not gonna do any damage to you. Like, and it's gonna give some kind of random events. Like it's gonna trigger some random events. So it can somehow become a blacksmith, which allows you to click on it and maybe sometimes reforge your items, or it can be like a treasure chest, which are gonna drop some of equipments that you can loot. Right. I'm gonna be trying to find the boss because time is kind of running out. It's gonna be 11 soon or 12 a.m. on, server time. So this guy is very important to kill that guy because it's gonna drop a lot of um, rare equipments. No, not rare, but unique equipments. So unique equipments are the red or dark gold, as you guys can see here. Like those are the best quality of equipments. And if you found that astral greedy demon, you need to kill them because it's gonna drop a bunch of those items, dark gold items. I don't know why they call it like dark gold. The game call it dark gold, but I see it as like red, like mm, like crimson red. I don't know, like maybe there are something lost in translation or I don't know. And this is a very cool trick. Like if the enemy is over there, you can spam your skill through the wall, and you can kill the enemy without taking any damage from the enemy, because essentially they're still unable to reach you, but somehow your skills can reach them. So it's kind of, I don't know if it's a bug, but you know, might as well just like take advantage of that in this kind of map. Because in this kind of map, if you haven't opened the door, the enemies are not gonna attack you. So you need to open the door first, but if you haven't opened the door, you can spam your skill, and the enemies are gonna be taking the damage regardless. So I think it's a pretty cool trick like this, right? Which is exclusive to Necromancer. So you can use this Bone Thrust and also this one, Thorn of Venom. You can use both skills to pass through the walls and the doors. Like, okay, this is the boss, so we can fight the boss. I'm gonna summon the golem. It's pretty tanky because this one is a tier 2 map. So compared to the tier 1 boss, this one has much more uh, durability, more HP, and I guess more resistant, like armor and also elemental resistance. So it's harder to kill the boss, right? I'm gonna take some of the equipments, all of the equipments, because even though I don't really need them, I'm gonna salvage them for the sake of completing this. So you gotta break down 30 items on a daily basis. So you need to salvage, um, right, I'm gonna place the magic and rare equipments, and right, I'm gonna salvage all of them. Right. So I've already salvaged how many? 16 items. I need 14 more. Complete a Void Realm random events a total of 10 times in the Void Realm. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to this guy. Wait, sorry. You can buy map from this guy, and you can buy based on the affixes that you want, but I'm gonna just buy the random tier ones. I'm just gonna buy all of them. Like, it's easy to clear a tier 1 map. Like, honestly, it's like very quick to complete. So, yeah, it's minimum effort. Right, for this style permit, like you need to open the market and it's on the consignment and you can unlock, confirm. So I don't want that to be like hanging around my inventory. So that's why I'm like trying to remove the item from my inventory. Um, I'm gonna salvage more items because this one somehow doesn't make it there. All right, I'm gonna salvage. And the amulets, you have a lot of empty amulet slots, and you need to identify the amulet once you got it, and you can put them on, which gives you like different kind of bonuses, but you need to identify them first, like this one, that one, right? Right. We got dark gold amulet, but I'm unable to equip them because it's gonna need level 75. Right. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna use the regular amulets. And wait, I haven't salvaged the those two, right? I'm gonna salvage them. What else? All right. Maybe I'm gonna salvage the dark gold equipments as well, because if I'm not gonna be using them, I'm gonna be just, and it's bind character, so it's non-tradable. You're unable to sell it on the marketplace, and it's not gonna be useful for you at all. So I'm just gonna salvage those kind of items. Right, we can move on to the next dungeon. I'm gonna go for this one, I guess. I'm gonna summon the golem first. Right. So I think in general, like it's gonna take maybe less than 2 hours, maybe 2 hours top for completing the whole chapter one quest. But some of the quests are not really clear, And even if you ask on their Discord page, like not a lot of people are really helpful. So sometimes you need to learn from other people and through watching live streams and like finding out those kind of resources by yourself. So that's why like I'm making this guide in order for you guys to be able to understand better some of the aspects and mechanics of the game which are not explained explicitly. Because like I get that this game is a really new game, and this is just the season 1 of the game, so there might be their focus right now is not on educating the users on how to play the game. Like they're gonna assume you guys can learn how to play the game by yourself. So yeah, and there might be some issues with translation as well, because like English is also my second language. So sometimes things got lost in translation, and this I think the developer of SERAPH is from China. It's a Chinese company that's developing this game. So I think most of the stuffs are written in Chinese, in Mandarin at first, and it's translated into English for the international community to play the game. So what you see here is basically all of them, all of the copywriting, it's all being translated from Chinese. I can say that because I've been playing since the preseason, and on the preseason, a lot of stuffs are, still bugging, and it's still showing like the Chinese text all over the Mandarin alphabet, the Hanchu, not the pinyin. So yeah, I used to study a bit of Mandarin, so I know a bit of Mandarin words, but I don't I'm not able to read Mandarin. So I'm gonna be opening the chest because I need to open 7 chests. It's part of the daily quest, so that's why like chests are usually located on the corner part. So that's why like I'm going to this section. And usually the boss is located on the left part. It's because I've already played this map, like I'm quite familiar with this map, so I have the sense of where the enemies are. I'm in the boss of the dungeon, so I can spend time on opening the chest and go straight for the enemy dungeon boss, because this is just a tier 1, right? So there you can find the enemy dungeon boss over there, right? Yo, you need to kill this astral greedy demon, cause this one is gonna give a bunch of equipments, right? And also soul spars, which are gonna be useful for you to purchase from the marketplace. I'm gonna show you guys because it's part of the chapter 1 quest as well. Like you gotta make a purchase, you gotta sell on the marketplace, and you gotta make a purchase from the marketplace. It's part of the chapter 1 quest as well. Yeah, it's still relatively easy to kill the dungeon boss. If it's just a tier 1 or tier 2 map, like it's gonna be, you don't have to really understand uh, the mechanics of the boss because they don't have a lot of HP and armors and also resistance. But later on, you need to understand the pattern of the boss and like some of the mechanics in order to kill the boss better. I am going to salvage the equipments, but I'm not gonna salvage the amulets because I'm gonna be using them. And World Ring, yeah, I'm gonna be using the World Ring as well, so we can salvage all the others. Right, I think we've completed the breakdown 30 times, kill the leader monster 5 times. Alright, I'm gonna go for another tier 1 dungeons. Okay, I'm somehow unable to open the gate. We're gonna go from this part, right? Right. We need to kill 1600, 1600 monsters, and we've already killed 1077. So I think on average, one dungeon is gonna have like 400 to 500 monsters. So if you don't have the traits of plus monster numbers, or if you don't increase the map potential by sacrificing your void crystals, on average, one dungeon is gonna give like 400 to 500 monsters, maybe 450. So you need to like complete 4 dungeons if you want to complete the season pass daily event. It's gonna be useful because like at level 10 you're gonna be able to claim the advanced pass. Right. This is still easy because it's just a tier 1 map. It doesn't take. Wait up. I'm gonna kill this guy. Right. And it's really easy to level up, maybe up to level 66 or 68. But after that, like once you get to like tier 8 and tier 8 and above, like it's gonna be quite hard. Cause like it's much harder to clear the tier 8 dungeons above. So, like the curve is like it's easy up until maybe up until level 70, but above level 70 is gonna be a different ball game. Right, we got this chest. We need to open one more chest. Right, I'm gonna find another chest on this dungeon. Oh, we're back to the starting point. So we need to go the other direction. We can find the enemy boss, I guess, beyond this part. Yay, we got the chest and we've completed this one and kill the leader monster 5 times. We can kill the dungeon boss to complete that one. Yeah, I think the dungeon boss is over here. No. Oh, okay. Usually, like if you find altar or some of like healing spots, um, it's usually because you're gonna find the boss nearby. So like it's kind of like a pit stop before the boss. Like it's still on written in Chinese, right? So yeah, we have a healing um, fountain, I guess, here, which you can click um, to recover your HP and mana. And after that comes the boss. That's like the usual pattern of the dungeon. Void Ruler. Okay, this guy is pretty serious. but it's not that hard to kill. Nice, we got a void crystal. All right, we got this astral greedy demon, which we can kill for cool items. We can get the loot. Right, give me the loot, bro. Yeah, we can take everything, and we can decide after that what to do with the loot. Because most of the loots are valuable from the astral greedy demon, but like not everything is suitable for necromancer. So we can select the items after we have already picked up. Right, this one, regen altar. Right, it's a fountain that gives you health and mana basically, and it's to prepare you for the upcoming boss. So this is the boss of the dungeon, and it's a tier 1 dungeon, so it's not really hard to beat. You just gotta stay away because you don't have a lot of defense as in Necromancer, so you can let your summon units just tank the damage from the enemy. Okay, it's that. And we can get the items. Right. Void crystal, storm step boots, shoes. Alright, let's see. I think we've cleared some of the most of the quests already. We can check the landing page again. Wait, I'm gonna refresh because the data is somehow not. Challenge the void at any difficulty once. I've already challenged the void. Alright, maybe we can go for a higher tier map, but all I got is like only tier 1 maps. Challenge the void alien 10 times. Alright, it's okay. We can just go for this one. Nice. Get random maps and some equipments. All right, I'm gonna use Wolfie first, and we can get sleepers. we need 200 more enemies. Okay, I think we can move on, just move on. I don't need to explore every section of the dungeon, just gonna speed run to the enemy boss. Alright, we can go here, I guess. I'm gonna give more energy. Yeah, I think we're heading in the right direction. The boss should be around this part, and we just need like around 50 monsters to kill. It's manageable. We can complete the entire daily quest for the season pass XP, which is gonna be useful for unlocking the advanced pass. Right, I'm gonna try to find, like, I need two more monsters. We can just try to find, right, so we can complete the quest. Right, alchemy core. Right, yeah, I think we can go to the right, and we're gonna find the boss around here, I guess. As usual, there's gonna be a regen altar, and here comes the boss. Frost with Arachnid. It's the spider that's gonna have some frost attributes. As you can see, It can freeze your units. You're just gonna need to stay away from the frost. Right. It's done. Not many loots, not that many loots, but alchemy core and dark void feather. I'm gonna need those. I can sell the items first, I guess. Common and magic items, right? And we can come back to the dungeon to complete looting the items. Alright, I need to speak to this guy, and he's giving me a tier 3 map. Clear a tier 3 void realm. Okay, wait up. I'm gonna try to see like if there's any right. So there was a bug, and right now, as you guys can see, we got this. Yeah, we got this completed. We got this one completed as well. This one, because I have attribute points more than 300, and this one skill points reach more than 60 points, right? So this one is done. Resonance value of the void. What does that mean? So essentially that means um, this void resonance are based on the void crystals that you guys are putting here. So this one says value of 105, which is more than the required only 10 points. So it's easy. It's basically easy to challenge the void, right? Sell 10 pieces of equipment, right? Challenge the void at any difficulty 5 times. It's done, but yeah. Put any one item on the market. The resonance value of the void alien reaches 40 points, right? Right? I've already cleared 5. Sell 10 pieces of equipment at the NPC. It's already done. Disassemble 10 pieces. So sell and disassemble 10 pieces. You just need to complete those quests by going to the blacksmith here, and you can salvage, which means you're disassembling the equipments, and you can also sell like what I did before. So that's why those two quests are already complete. And this one, Rage of the Domain, challenge the void at any difficulty once in Berserk mode. So this one is not uh, doable because you need NFT. You need to have an NFT in order to activate the Berserk mode. So this one is doable. We can clear a tier 3 alien world map, right? But I think I'm going to complete this first. Complete this daily quest, you know? Like we haven't done the void alien 10 times, right? It's now 7 because each time you open the map, it's already counted. even though you don't complete the map, right? So like this is a hack, so you can complete the quest without like really doing 10 dungeons every day. But if you're active player, like you can just like easily do that. But I'm doing this because it's almost the end of the day, so I'm just gonna do this, right? This is number 9. And for number 10, we're gonna activate the tier 3 map. So we can actually do the tier 3 map, right? We got this. Alright. I need to clear a tier 3 void realm. But before that, I'm gonna put the items on the stash first, so we can loot more items in the future. Alright, alright. I'm gonna salvage some of the items which I don't need, because wait, let me check the quest page first. Clear tier 3 alien world map, and I think this one is tier 4 and tier 5. Alright, no problem. We're just gonna stash some of the items, and we can go to the dungeons after. So if you see a like scale logo on the top right of the item, it means it's tradable, and you can you can essentially move them to the account stash instead of the character stash. And the account stash is shared between all of your characters. While, this one status is bind character, so you're unable to put this here, right? So that's how the mechanics of your stash. And you can expand the stash by spending this 100 of this, which you are gonna be getting at the beginning of the game. So you can just, buy another slot of stash and basically put your items there. Because, you're gonna be doing dungeon runs, and you're gonna be looting all the equipments there. So I highly suggest you guys to expand the slots of your stash, and yeah, it's gonna be useful for you. But I think I'm not gonna be using those, right? Those are not for necromancers. So, right. For the ones that are tradable, I'm gonna put them in the account stash. Alright, I'm gonna identify the amulet first, because my amulet slots are still empty. I'm gonna put them regardless of the attributes and or affixes, because right now I think you just gotta fill up the slots of your amulets, right? So later on, you need to pay attention to the affinity, the word of runes. But right now, as long as it can fill the amulet slots, I'm just gonna put it there. All right. So yeah, it's 11 right now, and it's a new day, and we can receive this daily bonus, and we can, right, we can now do another set of daily quests. But let me salvage some of the items first. Right, I'm gonna salvage those. Right, I'm gonna salvage all of them. We can go to a tier 3 map to complete the next quest on the quest chapter 1 quest board. And yeah, we can dive right in. Tier 3 is still pretty easy, even though you're level 64 and essentially the same level as the enemy monsters, but their HP and defense and resistance are still way below the tier, at least tier 5. It gets hard at maybe like tier 5 above, but it gets really crazy above tier 8. So I think tier 3 is really, it's just like the tip of the iceberg, you know? Like you can't judge the difficulty of the game just from this tier 3 map because it gets really hard after tier 8. Right, this is the boss. We've already found the boss of the tier 3 dungeon and we can just beat this guy and we're gonna be completing yet another quest. Alright, we get a tier 4 map, awesome, and we get some remolding core, exfoliation core, 5 elements jewel, flawless ruby, sublimation core, right. I'm gonna take most of the items because, you know, I'm gonna be completing the quest, the daily quest from the season pass to disassemble 30 items for today. Alright, I think we're done here. We can just clear this tier 3 dungeon and speak with Orion. Alright, wait, it's bugging. I'm gonna speak again and we get a revive scroll and clear a tier 4 void realm. Alright, before we do that, we're gonna salvage. As usual, I'm gonna be salvaging, right, salvage all of them. And the amulets, we're not gonna salvage the amulet yet, because we're going to need to fill up the amulet slots first. And season pass, I'm gonna claim all, and can we go for a tier 4? Of course, I guess. Oh wait, damn, it's still on the. I'm sorry. Like, I haven't changed the display, so yeah, my bad. Clear a tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. All right. Right, we can go for a tier 4. It's actually a map, a team map. So you can ask friends to join, but right now, like, just for the sake of this guide, I'm just gonna complete this tier 4 on my own, right? We're going in. So you need to complete, I think, tier 5 in order to complete the quest of the chapter 1 on the Rush series landing page, which you guys can access through the link in my description box. I filled out my referral link there. So I would appreciate it if you guys can sign up if you haven't, using my link. And yeah, basically you guys can join the Rush series event by following the steps that I have explained on this video, right? I'm gonna be looting, taking the loots, and yeah, we have a lot of world rings. So yeah, my PC doesn't have a webcam, so I'm usually just using my phone and I just put it over there to serve as my webcam, you know? Like, it's not really the best setup, but it's all I have right now, so you know, just try to make it work, right? Okay, since this is a tier 4 map, I think I'm gonna be completing the entire dungeon because it's gonna give me a bunch of XP as well, so I can level up faster, and it can also you can also find a leader monster, yellow monster, which might drop a better tier map. So it can drop a tier 5 map. It has a chance to drop a tier 5 map. So like for instance this guy right here. If you kill this guy, he might just drop a tier 5 map. Like nobody knows the loot, but yeah, nope, we don't have it yet, but let's just hope the boss is gonna give us a tier 5 map. Otherwise, we can just use the random maps from the daily bonus that we got. So we got this random map, right? And hopefully we get at least a tier 1 tier 5 map because I only have 10 and it's random. So between tier 1 to tier 5. But anyway, let's just for now just continue exploring this dungeon, and it's also to complete the 1600 monsters quest, right? So I'm just gonna explore the entire dungeons and maybe try to get to at least level 66, right? Identify scroll. So if you found a an identify scroll, you need to pick it up because it's gonna be very useful for you to identify the affixes and to be able to wear anything like the amulets, the all the pieces of equipment. They're gonna need this identify scroll. So if you happen to stumble upon identify scroll, right, like this one on the ground, you need to pick it up. You have got to pick those up. Alright, and we're almost level 66 right now. We're already level 66. That's awesome. And we can go find, I'm gonna find chests that I can open. Because I need to open the chest 10 times. And I still haven't reached 10 chests, right? Let's just avoid the boss for now. And right, we can trigger this. The Chinese copywriting as well. Identify scroll. Right. We get these blue monsters. Those are magic monsters, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not necessarily a leader or a rare monster, but it's stronger than the usual gray monster, you know? Like, and also this one, Gargantuan Boom, even though it's a rare monster, but it's not gonna fight you back. So it's just gonna run around and you're gonna be able to kill it easily. But, just make sure you corner them and you can kill them easily, right? Like this. Oh, yeah. This one is level 66, so it's quite hard to kill them. Like, they're spread out right now. Alright. Oh shit, no. I need my monsters to tank the damage for me. I'm not gonna be able to go on the front line. Alright. So yeah, I think this game has a lot of hype, and tomorrow they have a minting event which I'm gonna be able to explain to you later on, because once we complete the entire chapter 1 quest, we're gonna be also like trying to open the chest to find out how many feathers that we are able to mint. Memory core, right? I don't know what that is, but it looks rare. Yeah, maybe that's what they call shiny object syndrome. Like, I just heard that, but it's not necessarily in context, but like, you know, it's literally shiny object, which intrigues me into like thinking that it's, something rare, even though it might not be something really useful or rare per se, but you know. All right, we're just gonna find the boss. He's, I think, around here, around this area. Wait, let's just check this area first. We haven't explored this. All right, we get Bone Warrior. Right, usually, like, this one leads to a dead end, and maybe we can find some chests over here. No, there's no chest. All right. Stay hydrated, you guys. Like, yeah, drink water. All right, all right. We're ready to face the final boss. Because I think we've already cleared the entire dungeon by now. And the only one left is just the boss. Oh, we get some leftovers here, but only 2 units. Oh, we get some more. Alright, never mind. We can just go straight here and insult the boss first. Alright, this one is pretty tanky. Level 66, tier 4 boss. Quite tanky, but not really. Right. It's oh my god. It almost killed me. But nah. I'm just gonna stay away and try to poke from a distance, and we might just be able to take this guy down. I'm gonna take you down. Now. Right. Alright. We did it, boys. And right now, I'm looking for. No, I don't have. We don't have a tier 5 map. But, anyways, we can just open the map, random map, and we hope that one of them at least gives us a tier 5 map. Alright, I think that's about it for this dungeon. Let's finish up. Right, this is literally the last unexplored section of the dungeon. And I think those blue areas there are just the respawn point of the boss, right? Alright, we've already cleared this dungeon. I'm gonna pick up the equipments because I'm gonna be disassembling them. Alright, let's see the quest first. Right, we've already bought 3 maps from Alien World Merchants. Right, we've already cleared a tier 3. We've already buy any 3 maps, any one item on the market. Right. So I'm gonna show you guys. We've already cleared a tier 4 alien world map, but I guess it takes some time to sync, but we can just, you know, we can just do the other quest first. So basically you just have to open the market and this consignment stall, and you can basically put, for example, this void, and I'm gonna set a starting bid of 2,500 and a fixed price of 3,500. At confirm. So right now I've already put this void crystal on the consignment stall, which are gonna be able to be searched by other people here, and they can buy my void crystal from this marketplace. Right. So we're gonna need to buy one of the items from the marketplace in order to complete the next quest. But let's let's see the next quest. The next quest is clearing a tier 5 map, right? I need to clear a tier 5 map. So we're gonna be opening this. Tier 1, alright. Tier 2, not bad. Tier 4, Tier 4, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 2, Tier 3, come on, Tier 3, Tier 2, oh, we don't have a Tier 5 map, right? Maybe Orion is gonna give us a Tier 5 map. We'll see. I'm just gonna store all the Tier 1 maps first, because I'm not gonna be using them now, but it's gonna be useful later on for completing the 10, this one, challenge the void alien 10 times, enter any tier 5 void realm. Right, sell maps. He's not even selling the tier 1 map. Come on, bro, like, how do I get in? Alright, let's just try to open a tier 6 map. Right, if you don't have a tier 5 map, the other solutions that I can tell you is like just go to a tier 6 map and activate those. And if you're able to clear a tier 6 map, then it counts as clearing the tier 5 map as well. So just be careful because the enemies are gonna be stronger here. They're gonna be way tankier, but it's okay. We got this, right? It's not even the final boss, but it's taking forever to kill this guy. I'm gonna spend the stat points first. Alright, we get the mana potion and right. Alright. I think it's still doable. Judging from like the enemies here, it's really doable to clear a tier 6 at my current state. Void Essence Orb. Alright. Alright. I've leveled up to 67. I'm still below the average level of the monsters here, but it's fine, I guess. I can just... Alright, I'm just gonna go straight to the boss, because just for the sake of this video, like, I wanna be completing all the steps without going into too much of the details. Like, I can do a daily live stream of the gameplay on other occasions, but for this video, I'm just gonna complete the dungeon by finding the enemy straight away. I'm not gonna be able to kill this guy, I guess. Alright, if you got this guy cornered, then we have a chance. Oh my god, no. Alright, we can kill this guy, I guess. Never mind, I'm not gonna bother trying to kill them. I'm not even gonna bother killing them. For successfully creating church. What do you mean by that? So can you create a church in here? Player Lucky Com. Congratulations to player Lucky Com for successfully creating church. What do you mean by that? Alright, it's already half, I guess. And we can just kill this nightmare butcher. Right, so if you don't have a tier 5 map, so I think completing a tier 6 or at least any map that is above tier 5 counts as completing the quest. So that's why right now I'm trying to kill this tier 6 boss, and hopefully we can claim and complete all the quests. Oh my god, I'm losing mana here. I'm running out of mana. Uh, right, I'm spamming too much. Bam, you're dead. Alright, I'm gonna loot. Meh. Alright, we got this. Alright. So yeah, we have cleared the tier 6 map, and I think right now it should be updated. I'm gonna switch to the window, um the quest window, and we can see here the quest board. Right, right. So we've cleared tier 4, that's right. Claim reward of tier 4, and what's this one? Market trading. Put any one item on the market. It's already cleared as well. And this one is the tier 5 map, right? Even if we didn't technically do the tier 5, but this one counts because like tier 5 above is actually counted as completing the quest. Buy any one item on the market. So this is the only doable quest that we haven't done yet. And after that, we can like complete the season quest, Gate of the Star Realm. Right. So we can just buy anything from the market, and right. I'm gonna try to buy inlay gem, and let's see. I think this one is reasonable. Like 500 for or this one. I'm gonna 200, 300, 100, 99, 88. Wow. Alright, just for the sake of completing the quest, we can just like buy the, wait, not that one, the one with 88 price, like, right, this one. 90, 99. It's okay. Can claim it and ask the angel Hill about Stargate. Is it this one? I'll ask about the door and inquire about Stargate in the Heaven's Gate camp. Alright, I think we need to go here. Speak to Orion. Know how to open it? Thanks for sharing. Alright. We need to follow the NPCs, talk to this guy. Thanks, I'll be careful. Investigate Gate of Heaven, Stargate. This one. Right. You need soul spars to enter, and I guess you need NFT to open this land of chaos, right? Right. It's done. I've already investigated, and this one is the Stargate, and I need to speak with this one. Okay, I'll investigate. Thanks for your concern, and go to Elvim chamber. Alright, Elderworm chamber. Okay. And we need to go here. Investigate this desk, right? And this bookshelf. Ask Orion about the whereabouts of the condensed star. Alright. You can go back here and speak with Orion. I'll find it. Go to Void Wool to find Star Wool. Greedy Demon. Alright. We can just go to Animap, I guess. Oh, I forgot. This is a tier 1. So the enemies are really easy to kill. Alright. Right, I think what they mean is this astral greedy demon, right? It might it might just be this guy. Alright, we got this. We got frozen stars. Alright, we might just find the enemy boss straight away. Right. Alright, this is the boss. And we can just kill the boss, right? Alright, we've already killed the boss, and I'm gonna take some of the loots, and we can come back to the gates of heaven and bring condensed stars back to Salo. Alright, Salo is that guy over there on the right of the map. And you can talk to Salo, give congealed star, help me enter the Stargate now. Okay, right. So it's completed. Wait for Salo to be ready. It's for chapter 2. So basically that's all you need to do for the chapter 1. Right. I'm gonna refresh and let's see. We've already completed the entire chapter right now. This one is done because I've already purchased one item and I've already completed the season quest. Alright, we can go to open the chest. So this is the gacha box, and you can basically use the starry points you have to open the boxes and get feather feathers that you can mint. And tomorrow is mint day, so I think uh, you guys still have the chance to mint the feathers. Yeah, right. It's gacha, so I think it's based on probability. So this one I get two feathers so far, and I've already opened a bunch of boxes. Now it's at three feathers. Let's see, like how many feathers do we got from completing an entire chapter? Four feathers, not bad. All right. Yeah, I think 4 feathers, not bad. We can mint 4 feathers, and let's try minting then. Um, nah, I'm gonna try to mint later on because I don't have any BNB right now. So you're gonna need BNB for gas fees, and you need to send it to your ActPass wallet. And after that, you can mint from this rush.seraph.game, and you can go to the mint feathers tab and you can mint here. All right, I think that's it for today's stream. I'm gonna be uploading the video, so hope hopefully this guide covers everything you need to complete the entire chapter 1 quest. And I'm sorry, I really apologize for some technical issues because, like maybe I was showing the wrong screen and stuff, but you know, I'm still kind of new to the whole streaming business. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting, and I hope you guys enjoy Seraph, and good luck, and happy minting. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.